Happy 14 years of spirit science. This is gonna be a fun little video. I thought it would be cool to attempt to summarize briefly everything we've learned and discussed so far on this channel. And after that, I'll share some news and updates about what's coming soon. Enjoy. All right, where to begin? Well, thoughts are things, and we create our realities through our thoughts, feelings, consciousness, will, and actions. Our bodies are multidimensional energetic field generators, which have been designed in the same spectrum and frequencies of light, giving us the chakras, which also align fully with the systems of astrology, the tarot, the music spectrum, and the color wheel, all of which are tied back to fundamental geometric patterns and structures which we can identify through sacred geometry, all created by a big, giant, indivisible, infinite field of something that we call the Supreme Spirit, Light, Source, Creator, or God. We can tune and resonate our bodies through meditation and right living, such as through kindness, eating a holistic diet, and being loving to ourselves and others in everything that we do. We were most likely created by the Anunnaki and Syrians about 300,000 years ago, so we're basically a hybrid species mixing Homo erectus with Anunnaki DNA and Syrian souls, becoming intelligent little super beings like never the cosmos has ever seen, and have been through several stages of evolution before the last great calamity at the fall of Atlantis 13,000 years ago, when we lost all of our memories and access to higher dimensions, which happened because we got ourselves mixed up with some fallen angels who had lost their way and disconnected themselves from God. But of course, all of this is speculation, and please do your own research and decide for yourself what you choose to believe. For the last 13,000 years, we also dipped through the darkest stage of the precession of the equinox, a ginormous 26,000 year cycle with various ages associated with the waking and sleeping of humanity, of which is divided into 4 yugas, which we repeat twice in each cycle. We shifted into the Dwapara Yuga in roughly 1700s, which coincided with the discovery of electricity and a lot of modern sciences that have developed since then. In spirit science, we've also talked about magic, crystals, and how psychedelics can be used to open our minds and activate higher consciousness. These can be powerful tools for inner work, but it's also important to live well even when we're sober. On top of all of that, we've also produced many hours of animated parables because wisdom is often carried better and retained more through the power of story. And we've looked at the spiritual wisdom hidden in plain sight in many pop culture movies, shows, games, and anime. And that maybe covers about, 10% of what we've explored on this channel so far, but hey, that's the 1,000-foot view. Now, perhaps it could be said that one of the goals for us as a species right now is returning to a cohesive inner unity center, which is sometimes called Christ consciousness, and developing our ability to both live from the heart, higher mindedness, and be grounded in right action while simultaneously be connected with the divine mind, which we explore in great detail in our Christ consciousness series, which is going to be merged later into a movie called The Apocalypse of Jesus, coming soon to a YouTube near you. And this is probably a great time to shift into some of those updates. When we started the new year, our intention was to have the whole series and movie done by Holy Week, which is of course, starting this coming Sunday. It just seemed fitting. But last month, behind the scenes, we partnered up with Deborah Silverman Astrology to do some video collaborations and made these cute little cartoons we're gonna share with you soon to support her with her new book launch. Personally, I find it really valuable to pay attention to the celestial cycles, like Mercury retrograde, full and new moons, and being especially present during one's Saturn return. And while this delayed our progress on the Christ series a bit, it also evolved our understanding. See, for so long, we've had these old cycles of timekeeping that are way out of date. The whole Gregorian calendar is so off. Did you know that we could have 13 months aligned with 13 lunar cycles, all perfectly adding up to 28 days in a year, plus one grand finale day out of time, and never need a leap year? It's funny because it's already set up that way. September, October. Sept means 7, Oct means 8. Look, December is the 10th month. The new year really starts in March when we shift into Aries out of Pisces, and there's 1 month missing. Anyways, for the release schedule for the finale of the Apocalypse, we're going to publish episode 12 on the 13th, coinciding with Venus going direct, fitting given the theme, and then the final 2 episodes will be released on Good Friday and April 23rd, the full moon in Scorpio. And we'll post the movie whenever it's ready. However, all of that is just housekeeping now at this point, because what comes after that? Oh boy, we've been working hard on something really, really big. And it's gonna be like nothing you've ever seen before.